speaking of not my fault, do you think it's any way? Speaking of not my fault, do you think in any way might it be our fault that Silicon Valley is censoring everybody? Well, us particularly.
No, no. The censorship actually, that's a direct consequence of Barack Obama promoting diversity in tech. There was a huge push about 10 years ago to get a lot more women into STEM. Now, that probably would have happened even if Obama wasn't president, because tech is where a lot of the jobs are, and women, they go where the money is. Women to money is like moths to fire. So women are going to chase where the money is. Tech and STEM are where the money is. It just happened that there was a huge push about 10 years ago under Obama to get women in STEM. And as soon as women got these jobs in these STEM companies, they started pulling them to the left. Women are naturally communistic. They're anti-freedom. And think about it. Why wouldn't they be? Why would a woman be pro-freedom when at her core she's fundamentally dependent on others? What is freedom to someone like that other than death? So, to someone who's always dependent, freedom has no value. So, they just want to be taken care of. And they'll gladly sacrifice other people's freedom to be taken care of. That's their biological imperative. So, that's why all these tech companies all of a sudden got woke at the same time. It's because there was a huge push to hire women at the same time. I guess it took a couple years for them to get into the positions of power, but it kind of happened around the same time. And then you see all these companies taking hard left SJW turns because of all the female hires. Like what happens is so you hire a bunch of women, you put them in marketing, and you put them in HR because you don't want them doing the thing that makes your company money because they're going to fuck it up. So you put them in marketing. Oh, hey, make commercials. You like to buy things. Or you put them in HR. Hey, here's a safe place for you to go where you won't hurt anything. But then if they're in HR, then they control who gets hired and they hire all their SJW buddies. If they get put in marketing, they make get woke go broke ads like Gillette. So like they're just fucking cancer. But I don't even really blame the companies because it seemed like a good idea at the time. It's like communism. I don't blame the people in the 1800s for trying communism. It seemed like a good idea at the time. I mean, it hasn't been tried yet. How do we know this won't work? So we tried. We tried it, and it did not work. And I think in a while, I don't know how long it'll be take. I think we might have peaked. We might have reached peak wokeness. I think companies are starting to realize we're losing a shit ton of money. We need to stop getting woke because it is costing us all the money. But I think they'll be teaching about this in business school. I think they'll be teaching about the 2010s as the era of the get woke go broke, and there'll just be all these case studies of companies that got woke and went broke, and they'll be teaching it in business school for generations to come about how don't get woke and go broke. It'll be like a little microcosm that we all got to live through.
It's
Well, it's
hard to
interesting you
blame the
bring that
Great.
up,
companies though,
TFM. There was
I was
definitely like,
there.
go ahead.
because
Not in history.
if if they don't toe the line, the lynch mob will come after them. So they have to toe the line and accept all the diversity hire.
No, you don't have to. Like you just not.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
Right,
then you'll
right.
face a
Well, I mean,
lawsuit.
there are consequences. Well, no, there's not lawsuits. You just
Well, you can, but yeah, I don't know.
right. So basically, like California is a perfect example. Like there were companies that they were told, oh, we want you to put women on your board. Like there aren't any qualified women. Oh, we'll put them on there anyway. Like no, that's stupid. Look, we're gonna pass the law and make you do it. Okay, we're gonna move our headquarters out of your state. That's how you
Yeah,
solve
they'll
that
just
problem. Right? Yeah. Well, they're gonna anyway. Now, when Equifax went bankrupt because their music composition major caused a huge data breach, did the diversity fucking team swoop in to bail out the company because they did the right thing and hired their diverse? No, they let them fucking go bankrupt. They didn't give a shit. So it's like they're gonna read no matter what, but you're gonna go bankrupt if you listen to them. Now, again, they didn't know. Maybe they thought they could handle it. But in hindsight, they're gonna realize like, oh shit, we never should have done this. Like we made a deal with the devil, and now we're fucked.